on in and welcome. We're so glad you're here tonight. Thank you for joining us. It is a treat for us to know that you are watching and that you're here. If you are watching replay, please let us know. We'd be happy to give you a heart, if not a comment. Thank you so much. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette, and this is Craft Roulette. Where's that spoonful gonna go after all? We're going to have a nice show with a wonderful, wonderful lady tonight. She is living in Texas. Her name is Christie, and you are going to like her very much. I promise. If you are here because you were here for Katerina last week, welcome back. And if you are here to support Christie, and I know there are some of you, like her friend Meg from I Teach Stamping, give her some hearts, would you mind, please? And while you're at it, if you haven't given us a Vinny, we would appreciate that as well. This show, if you are new, well, Craft Roulette, in a nutshell, is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we're always here. I mean, not always. We've missed about 5 weeks, over 5.5 years. But we're almost always here on Friday night. And when we're here, the chatterbox is here and they're chattering away. Some of them are up in the middle of the night. Some of them are just getting off work. Some of them have been waiting in their brown chair for all evening. It's a wonderful group. They really are my pride and joy. And don't hesitate to ask them questions. They are full of information. But when we are here, the chatterbox, the guest, Mr. Producer, moi, the dogs, all of us, we leave a space, even though that seems like a lot of folks. We leave a space at our worldwide craft table because we like it. We like to share with friends. That's just more fun. Don't you think? I think so. I do. What we aren't going to do tonight is teach. We don't have any plans to teach anything, no lessons. I don't have anything to sell. So, well, there could be some things you could buy. But that's not my intention. So we're going to talk a lot. We're going to make something, but we don't know what because we're going to improv something based on what Mr. Wheel gives us. So if this doesn't make sense, that makes sense. It makes sense if it doesn't make sense because this place has been around for over 5.5 years, and some of those folks in the chatterbox have been here almost every week. So there have been relationships and friendships that have formed, but, like I said, we just would love to have you join us. So please sit back, relax, understand what you can, and just hang around for the rest. All right, if you enjoyed that slideshow before this show, man, I thought that was a great gallery. That was from last week's parameters that Mr. Wheel gave us. We had 367 cards that you all contributed electronically over on craftroulette.live. They were funny. Everything had glasses on. So many glasses. And if you were on my Instagram yesterday, I don't know, I did a little background drawing of all the little animals that you'd put on in the gallery with glasses. It was a fun drawing. And there were 7 videos. I enjoyed every one of them. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Carmen Broxma, by the way. She made her 173rd video for her Craft Roulette project this week. And okay, so here's something about Carmen. I was going to say this later, but if I forget it would be bad. So Carmen on her video today said every week she gets the wheel, she gets the parameters, and she goes, I'm skipping this week. That doesn't make any sense at all. And then 173 weeks later, she has done every doggone week. So, that's what it is. That's what Craft Roulette is. It's a dichotomy of all sorts. Let's pull back the curtain on the technical genius behind this show, Mr. Producer. There's that hand that does all the programming, all the button pushing, and all those things that we need to have so that this show can go on, including helping with tech. Christie can give a big woohoo on that one because we thought maybe she wasn't going to be able to come on this week, but she did. They worked it out. She got the tech award, I think, this week on that, though. She did great. We do have a wonderful event coming up on the first Saturday afternoon in October. It's World Card Making Day. It's our holiday, and we are going to do it again for our 3rd time in a row. Amanda Stevens will be here, and we will be hosting 13 different wonderful card makers from YouTube, and they will be representing 7 different countries. Imagine that. Just imagine that. It's wonderful. We've done it 2 times before. It's like a 6 or 7 hour incredible experience, and it's so much fun. Don't miss it. And if you do have to miss it or aren't going to miss it, you can still register for the giveaways. So go over to craftroulette.live under episodes, special events, World Card Making Day. And while you're there, you might want to click on the link to see last week's community showcase, which featured 4 wonderful local to Craft Roulette video makers and my wonderful co-host, Hat Trick Smith. It was fun. That was a fun afternoon. We just have a good time, and I so appreciate that. Paper Ganza 2026, it's probably going to happen. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. Subscribe and give us we call it a Vinny. By the way, there's something right there that's kind of a little bit of a lore. We are not sponsored. Oh, we need spin sponsors. I skipped a line. We give away prizes every week here on Craft Roulette too. You have to send in a card to qualify, and last week's folks will be eligible for Whimsy Stamps, a $25 gift certificate, a $25 gift to Inky Stamper. Oh, Chelsea's going to be with us later in the month. We call her a glitter bubble. I like seeing her and hanging out with her. And Pajama Crafter Stamps. I did it right. That, along with a goodie bag and a Krog, we'll tell you more at the end of the show. That's when we will spin for those prizes. We are not sponsored by any of those companies. We rely on our membership group, and you can learn more about that on craftroulette.live/support. And this week, we want to welcome, this is a fun one, we want to welcome 2 new members, Soup and Nanison. Nanison, I remember Anison, which was it was an aspirin that my grandmother used to watch on soap operas. It was a sponsor. But Nanison and Soup, welcome so much. Welcome back, Lynn, and thank you for the upgrade, Carmen. We appreciate you. Mr. Mike, I didn't change his clothes. Mr. Mike's here. We've got merch over on the website on craftroulette.live/shop, and you can check it out all over there. Now, let's hurry down to Texas, shall we? Because we have a wonderful guest you are going to like. Miss Christie, welcome.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here.
You've been working and toiling to get here and thinking of all the things that you need to think of.
I've been thinking.
You have been doing some thinking. There's been some serious thinking in Texas. That sounds like a good book title or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thinking in Texas. Like a country western song.
Yes.
I've been doing some thinking about
thinking
in Texas
and not sleeping.
About you. Okay. Well, welcome to Craft Roulette. We're so happy to have you. Could you give our viewers just a little bit of an insight of who you are and what you do, please?
Sure. I'm Christie Daugherty. I teach hand lettering. I used to there's a lot of stampers on here, and I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator years ago. So if you remember me from then, say hello. It was such a great time in my life. I just met the neatest people. And then I was moved on to something else, and then I've been teaching hand lettering, doodling, and I also love teaching how to use Procreate on the iPad.
Yeah, and if you don't know what Procreate on an iPad is, we may get a little bit of a sample tonight, mightn't we?
We might so.
First time on Craft Roulette. I think we're going to have actual art drawing on a Procreate iPad, or Procreate program on an iPad tonight when you get your...
producer's note, maybe we should start with what is Procreate.
Would you like to explain it?
Procreate. It is actually an app that you put on your iPad, and it's only compatible with iOS right now. So not just any tablet, but an iPad. And it's like a $12.99 one-time fee. It's like the best money I ever spent.
It's an incredible app for the price.
It is.
Yes,
I use it.
And
it is.
And so
it's
you can draw, you can watercolor, you can do all the things. And then tonight, we'll see what all we can do with it.
I pulled my iPad out to, I'm not going to do it because I'm not very good. I'm not nearly as good as you are. But if you are a member and you have seen any of the downloads in our section, those are all done on Procreate that I have downloaded for you. So, yeah, because I draw silly things. Totally silly things. You draw really cool things.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and letter.
Which I think is tricks, though. Lots of tricks, because anybody can draw on the iPad. There's just tricks to it. You can draw with help.
Yeah. It is pretty neat how you can tap and erase, you know? That's pretty good. And how you can layer things when you don't. So, yeah, it is an amazing program. If you are interested in it at all, I would highly suggest looking into it more and finding somebody like Christie to follow to learn more about it, because you do have some basic stuff you need to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's not hard. It's not
no,
hard.
No. And you can take it anywhere. You can take it on vacation with you. You can craft anywhere without the mess. So it's a great addition to crafting, traditional crafting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing how you use it on the show tonight, because it's going to be, it'll be interesting. And I think it's going to be really cool. Don't you guys? Do we have some hearts for this? That would be great. I think it's going to be really cool. Yep. Anita says, I'm sold. Wait until you see some of her samples from the last few episodes of Craft Roulette, too. They're really cool. There they come. There come those hearts. There's my gut.
Our illustrated stamp sets were done on Procreate originally.
That's true.
So.
Okay.
And then converted into stamp sets. So.
Okay. Like physical. Yeah. Because I design, I design washi tape. I design, I could design stamps on there, like you said. There's so many things that you can take and turn into physical product. I mean, canvases, all the things.
Mm-hmm. And clothes. You can even do repeating fabric things.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very cool. It just, the only thing to hold you back on it is you. You really can do all sorts of stuff. Well, I know I have a lot of questions about Procreate and how you're going to use it, but did you have a question for me? I just want to make sure.
Yes. What is Craft Roulette?
Oh dear, it's too late. You can't bail. We have a nice little video about what is Craft Roulette. Thank you, Chatterbox, Mr. Producer Christie. Let's have a great evening. But first, what is Craft Roulette? Got it.
Did somebody ask what Craft Roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too. Everyone is invited to join in the fun. We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Yep, that's what we do almost every week. And if everything goes to plan, we will be here every week in 2025. So that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. It's a good gig. At least it's steady work. There are your pins from last week. You guys are from all over, but as I said, we still have plenty of room at our worldwide craft table for you to join us. If you don't see a pin where you live, you might consider joining us this week so that we can see your pin next week. We had 367 cards. I didn't see how many total it is, but it's a whole lot. 62,000 something, I think. So we'll probably go to 63,000 cards. And I think I saw statistician Gloria Davis say how many miles that is of cards. But it's over 5, getting darn close to 6 miles of cards if you lay them out in their A2 cards. Outstanding. I don't walk that much in a week. So I know that's impressive to me. So thank you for joining us so many times. There was my card. We had a card for a nerd or a nerdy card. And you know, they don't have that kind of section in Hallmark. So if you have a nerd in your life, you're going to want to refer to 283 for some future cards to make sure that they get the proper respect they deserve. And then beach colors, hip or element, and then random was animal print. I thought for sure nobody would send in a card, but you all just said, hold my root beer, I'm in on this one, and I'm going to do something. Kamado made 6 cards out of the same 4 parameters. All parameters are doable, and you guys proved it once again. Thank you so much. My hippo. Also, we had Katerina Tarda join us last week. She went hip, like as in hip bone, and she made that little shadow box. She's such a doll. We always enjoy spending the evening with her. She is in Germany, and she stays up to the wee hours of the morning to join us, and she will be joining us on World Card Making Day representing Germany. Thank you, Katerina. I hope you're asleep this week and not joining us on live. But if you do watch the replay, please say hi. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in October. Now we're going to bring back Miss Christie, and we are going to have our Parade of Achievers because we do like to celebrate here. We like to say thank you for joining us and congratulations on getting some pretty outstanding milestones on your craft roulette card making journey. Weirdest thing happened this week, Mr. Producer. For the first time in I don't know how many years, at least all year, we didn't have a single first timer. I guess Mr. Wheel's parameters just they couldn't.
Honestly, if there were one set of parameters, those probably would have been the one I would have guessed that there would be no first timers.
Yeah. But y'all got to warm up on those, and this week's got to be a little easier. But still, 367 cards figured them out. So plus some bonus cards. So it is doable. But that one was a bit of a curveball. And Katerina in the middle of the night, maybe that helped her to be punched, a little slap happy in the middle of the night and just go, okay, I'll do it. I don't care. It's fine. Did you do one last week, Christie?
I did do one, yes. And I haven't turned it in because I hadn't turned it in. So I'll show it in a minute when we.
Okay. All right. See, they were weird though. When you first heard them, did you think?
That I've been practicing, playing around, doing some probably 10 different classes. And when I got to that one, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it was really strange, but it was really fun. Once you committed to it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We're going to not welcome any first timers, but we're going to talk about some major milestone achievers like 25, 50, 75 cards, things like that. We have some leading ladies that we always like to give a nod to. And we have one new to Mug Club. That means they have sent in 100 cards or projects. And we have a new double mugger, just one new double mugger too. That means 200. And I do want to say something special because we do have Club 52. You don't get anything. We don't give you anything. It just means you have sent in a year's worth of cards, not necessarily in order or anything, but we do have a special shout out to give. Cool Johnny, you may not know him yet, but Cool Johnny is getting his mug club nothing tonight, and he's having a party at his house with friends. So I wanted to say congratulations for you, Cool Johnny.
How fun.
So let's go ahead. This is on a timer. I'd like to say their name and where they're from and or how many cards they have sent in. And then you are welcome to get a word in edgewise. So let's see what comes. Yep, we don't even have the first. This is so sad. No first timers. Major milestone achievers. We'll start with the 25 with Christie G.
Oh, look at
Washington.
that. Oh.
I know, it was really cool. Sherry Smith, 50 cards.
How cute.
It was a stack of critters on a stack of books.
Adorable.
Kelly Hughes, welcome back from Tennessee, 50 cards. Deborah Anstey, right? Yeah, 50 cards.
That's adorable.
Thomas, Texas Craft Connection, 50 cards. Very funny.
That's fun, yeah.
Kim Gottlieb from Maryland, 75 cards.
So cute.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Laura
that's cute.
Skelton, congratulations on your 75th card.
So colorful.
It is. Candessa, I'm so glad to say 75 cards. You've hit a milestone that you can be proud of.
Cute characters.
Catherine A. from Maryland. Mud
Cute.
Clubber. And she had a cat inside. Karen
look at that.
Roberts, Missouri, 125.
Wow.
I know, that's really good. Lisa Bremer, I do believe you drew this. 125 cards. Steve
Look at
Urkel.
that. Cute, creative.
Marie Stewart from Oregon, 200 cards. She's our double mug clubber.
I love dogs.
Oh, we're going to be able to talk dogs here in just a little bit. Our leading ladies this week are Vicky Ruda from Essex, 242, I believe that's.
My favorite color.
43.
Cute
Super
color.
cute. Smurf Murphy with 244.
Love it. Got the animal print.
A very nerdy hippo. Or rhino. Jackie Jackpot Muller, 245.
So much
Well done,
detail. Love that.
Kathy Herring, 248 cards. Nicely done.
Wow.
5K, now 6K Lamone was on Community Showcase with this card, 251.
Awesome.
And Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis leads the pack with 261 cards week after week after week. That is
I want to be there.
I know, it's so cute. And Club 52 welcomes with open arms of nothing to Cool Johnny with his cool cat.
Lots of cats.
We like cats around here.
Yeah.
Laura Hood, congratulations, you guys. And she used eyelets because she is eyelets 2026. We were talking about that a couple of weeks ago. But wow, you guys, those were good. You said, hold my root beer. I can do this, and you did. And I'm so glad you did. That was a fun gallery. Fun gallery. I look forward to seeing what you can.
It was Year of the Brad.
Year of the Brad?
Yeah.
Brad's eyelets. Tomato. Actually, they are different. But I have eyelets too, and I did a post about eyelets, and there's a bunch of us that have them. So you're the Brad and eyelets. Do you have any? You got rid of all your stuff.
You know, I have some things in some cabinets, but it's not organized. And so I feel like I don't have anything at reach. So it's very challenging. But I did get rid of like most of my paper crafting stuff. I usually buy like pre-folded blank cards because I hand letter on them and it's I'll get it done. Used to I was like, if I have to make a card, if today I have to make a card for a birthday today, it's not gonna happen. But I knew if I had a pre-made card, ready.
You make it work.
Yeah.
You just make it work, right? You
Yes,
say, hold my
yes.
root beer. I know what I need.
That's right.
I got to make my hobby make me happy. And that's really, isn't that what it's supposed to do? But yours is yours is also a business, but it's a hobby-based business. So
It's the best business in the world. It's the most fun.
good point. Well, that closes out last week. And thank you all so much. Congratulations also again, Mug Clubber, Double Mug Clubber, and Club 52. You guys are great. You really are. Well, here we go. It's time. Let's meet the wheel. Bring on those parameters, Mr. Producer.
Oh,
There we are. There we go. Did your stomach just sink? You're okay. Deep breath in and out through the mouth. Yep, we're going to be seeing what we come up with for those 4 columns here in just a minute. There's Mr. Wheel. If you've never met him, say hello, hello. And we're going to take a couple of those parameters off just because we can. And that is because we send out a poll every week to our members, and they get to vote off 1 parameter in each column. So, what did they say? No, thank you. This is awesome. No, thank you to for project. Let's find out. Yes, Deputy Heidi, he says hi right back. Oh, that's close. 4x8 by a nose. No, so Peekaboo card isn't very much welcomed either. Card for friends. Everybody wants that. Nobody voted against that. Huh. You just never know. It's so interesting to see what they say. That means we're going to take off a 4x8 card, and we don't have to make that because if we land on that number, we will spin again. This is going to get muddy for a newcomer, so you don't have to worry about it, though.
Okay.
4 colors. Was this real muddy to you when you first watched?
No.
No?
I think so. No. I mean, there were some things that I didn't catch, but it's fun. You want to know more.
Okay. All right. 4 colors. We got airport. Now, I don't even know where I'd go with that. But airport is not our worry tonight. It is off the board. And for element, sunny day they want. Is it bird, sun love, book cover, or spraying? Spraying. We'll get it someday, and it'll be real fun. You just wait and see. And then for random, what did they vote off this time, members? Thread, twine, 4 square blocks. Whoa! You do not want a lovely mustache?
I love a mustache.
Well, I mean, you could do some I put one on a shield of an astronaut once. It was real cute. Yeah, we'll get it someday, and it's going to be so fun. It'll be like like last week where we added glasses to everything.
Yeah, there was one that actually did have a mustache that I participated in, that I played with.
Nice. Well done. See, we don't have to worry about it, but there's a chance that you could put a mustache on just because you could.
Because I want to.
So, yes, just because it's your first time here. We want you happy. And to that end, do you have something you would like to veto?
I was looking at different things, and I know soot is one that's people stay away from, but I think I could make it work somehow. But I think, that's the one.
That's the one. Soot is. It's in random. It is number 23. All right. Soot is off also. You just made some friends because not everybody wants that either. It's been on since Christmas last year. For project, if we get number 1 guest choice in all of those columns, we would like to know what you would choose. So for project?
Yeah, I think 15, baby card.
Oh, that's been vetoed a lot too.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited because I've been playing with some stamps. I just joined this group of young mothers. I'm like a mentor for them. So now I'm kind of thinking babies. So.
I saw one of our babies today. Chased him all around the house.
What was his name?
So JD was here.
I need chocolate.
Yep, get the chocolate is right. 4 colors. If we get guest choice in that column, what
Mexican number 20 Mexican restaurant. I'm a big fan.
Fun. I love that you chose that because I thought that would be a really fun color combination.
Yeah, for sure.
And for element,
I was thinking about I was looking at the list and I was like, Maggie Smith, number 3, Maggie Smith, what is that? I didn't know who that was. And then I found out who it was. And then I was like, honey, what would I do if we got Maggie Smith? Which I guess we need to say who she is in case someone doesn't know.
Maggie Smith was the dowager in Downton Abbey. among other many other
And
video
she was funny.
films.
She was funny.
She was wonderful.
But anyway, so he said, why wouldn't you just like draw a teacup or something? I was like, a tea and crumpets. I was like, brilliant. So I picked that one, number 3.
I think he better make a card this week. So yes, Maggie Smith. I can't remember if Maggie's ever been desired here. I put her on the board when right after she had passed, I believe, and then I took her off for a while. But with the new Downton Abbey movie coming out, I put her back on, even though she's not in it.
Yeah.
And for guest choice for random.
Well, add a mustache, because you can do that on anything. That's easy. But yeah, it's vetoed. So forget that.
I know. Yeah. What would be a second choice?
Scribble, because Spiral. I love doodling. Spiral. Mm-hmm.
Spiral it is, number 7. So if we get your way in all 4 columns, we'll make a baby card with Mexican restaurant colors.
Thinking about it. I was like, I don't think I would get them all at the same time, because that would be kind of weird, but we can make it work.
It would be like last week again. And Maggie Smith, baby card with Maggie Smith.
That's pretty funny.
And Mexican restaurant with some spirals.
I
think, hold my root beer. I would have to think twice on this one, but I love it. I don't mind a little bit of a challenge. Do you?
I love a challenge, but I hate saying that because that makes me nervous that I'm going to fail tonight.
If you pick that on your own,
yeah,
you obviously can handle anything we get. So
this isn't a completely novel approach, but it is fun when someone does choose just what they think is the right one for the column and not the right one for like a complete project.
Yeah. I'm not saying I want them together. I'm just saying if I had to pick one from each one, yeah. But I could make it work together.
And there will be some people out that are watching right now. They'll say, hold my root beer. I'm doing it with those parameters. And I'm going to show that it can be done.
That's right.
But I don't think nobody's ever gotten all 4. So we'll see. Maybe you will be the first, though. Wouldn't that be something? Let's give this bad boy a warm up. And then we'll get down to business. Oh my goodness. Okay, for project, will we get a baby card? Spin it, spin it, spin it. Number 14. Ooh, really close. A fun fold card. Now this could be a little tricky with you being Procreate, but we're going to figure it out. We can make something really, really simple. For colors, because you are going to be drawing your own and then printing it. So it's a little bit different, but that's kind of in the middle.
Is that 22 or 21?
It's right in the middle.
Oh, we can give guest choice then.
You want to choose between
ancient and birthday party.
Oh,
ancient
definitely
colors.
Birthday party.
That didn't take any time at all. And for element, nobody wanted ancient. But if we got Maggie Smith, it would be guest choice.
I guess
we got Maggie Smith.
You can reevaluate based on the previous 2.
The other 2. But I don't know what a fun fold card is.
Consider that one easy, and we'll figure out how to do that after.
Yeah, let's do what you want. Maggie Smith it is. And I have something for it that I drew on Procreate and have it printed already. This is actually quite perfect. And for random, and nobody has ever seen it. It's a secret. Again, Mr. Wheel.
I gotta pick one again.
Are we going spiral?
Textile might be better. Did y'all do that last week? I mean, when I say textile, I'm thinking digital, like fabric to go along with my tea party.
Yeah. Spiral could be lace on the tablecloth.
Spiral could,
or a little
smoke,
curly Q
from the
on a cup.
Yeah, let's stick with spiral.
All right. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen,
That's
got 2.
tied for the record.
We have 2 other people that have gotten 2, right?
I think just one. I think one.
Just
maybe
Tracy?
2. Yeah.
I thought maybe 2. Okay, we're going to talk about these things because this is interesting.
Good.
At least we didn't get Mexican restaurant.
I had some good ideas.
All right, I'm going to give my speech. This is my speech every week. I'll give it, and this gives you a little time to think. This is a challenge. This is the Craft Roulette show, but it's the challenge because you saw those 300 and plus cards. Those were all people had uploaded those to our website at the end of, or whenever, sometime before Sunday night or Thursday night. And we would love to have you join us. If you've never joined us, we need some first timers next week. I want to break a record. I don't remember what the record is, but this, I can look it up for this year. And we would love to have you join us because it is more fun with friends, and to see what you come up with, your interpretation is just a rich treasure to me. This is going to be your art project. Like I said before, we're not going to teach you anything. We don't have any kit to sell you to make this. Nobody would buy this kit. Anyway, we don't have anything to sell you. And tonight for this one, and we're just going to let you take those 4 parameters as floaties and throw you in the deep end and see what you come up with for your artistic expression. This is going to be a card, so you can make it very simple, very plain on Procreate. You can make it on Procreate. You can make it with pretty papers, a stamped image, whatever you want to do, or paint it, or however you like to express yourself. Or your project can be very complicated, lots of fancy folds, because we got a fun fold. And it can have lots of fancy fun folds. It can have lights, it can have bells, it can have whistles, all those wonderful things you can include if you feel like it. You can take each one of those parameters and make it very literal, such as, hey, HEY Google, who is Maggie Smith? And HEY Google may probably give you lots of different pictures of people named Maggie Smith. And you could use any of those, I'm sure. But let's be smart about it. We don't want to be using strangers without
look, Maggie
strangers.
Smith is on the show.
I knew I was getting old fast, but there I am. I knew I had aged recently. Oh my gosh. So it can be very literally Maggie Smith, an image of her, or something to do with a video, or maybe something about the UK. She was British. Something that you associate with Maggie Smith, go with it, like tea and crumpets. Isn't that lovely? Or where was I? I don't even know. Or highly interpret it into some kind of nuance, like I was just saying, tea and crumpets. You can, we welcome people of all ages, even Maggie Smith's age, if you are so inclined, if you've had that many wonderful trips around the sun, and young ones too. We've had as young as 3. We don't mind if it's your first card. We don't mind if it's your millionth card or anywhere in between. We just want you to have a moment, have a little bit of a play, and look at your card at the end and say, I made that, and have a smile. You do need to include all 4 of those parameters in your card. They don't have to be featured. They do have to be included. Maybe one's kind of, oh yeah, I see Maggie Smith. But maybe another one isn't. Maybe it's just some little lace gloves. I don't know. Anything like that you can alter. It can be very cleverly added in there. It does need to be handcrafted. Oh, and please, for the sake of Maggie Smith, make it family friendly so we don't blush when we see it in the parlor, in the gallery. We'd appreciate that. And I did use my fan from the Philippines to remind you of World Card Making Day. Make sure you register for the giveaways. And this is from the Philippines, from one of our guests, Tina Juan Kenobi. So there you go. All right, did I give you enough time to think about it?
Well, I was seeing in the chat, they were saying a lot of different films that she was in. So I thought that was, good to. Yeah, I'm sorry about my puppies. Someone said they could hear my puppies.
Oh,
they started talking.
It just sounds normal to me.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's just always normal around here.
I'm ready to start thinking.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have it, but I'm.
Well, we can go through each one and talk
these.
about it, and we can end on the project because that's kind of just to work through it with you. I think that's the right way to do it.
Yep, and I can give you some very, very simple fun folds.
So is
And-
the fun fold, you're just saying any kind of fun fold. It's not your special fun fold. Like it's not a certain way. Oh, okay. Okay.
Good question. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No,
And a
nothing
fun
I
fold
came
for
up with.
everyone is just something a little bit extra than a normal fold.
Yeah, something more than just
Sandwich half.
let's just make a taco out. Yeah, let's fold it in half.
Okay.
Maybe fold it in half again. Make a Z fold or a bookbinding fold. Something that's very simple.
Something to.
We will talk about that in a minute. So you got to choose birthday party. So what birthday do you comes to mind with Maggie
Well,
Smith involved?
I started thinking about a tea party for little girls. So birthday colors. I mean, that's kind of where my mind's going now.
Yeah, you're locked into that tea party thing, I think, a
I
little bit.
don't know.
That's good,
That's fair. It's good.
That's good. Yeah, I like it. And Maggie Smith, so you got your way. You got to choose one. You got what you wanted twice. This is pretty good.
And I'm still nervous.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, birthday party is going to, if we think about Maggie Smith and where you're going to go with that. Because she's been in so many movies. So I'm assuming somebody's going to go on a movie bend
Let me
with
ask.
her.
Let me
Go
ask a question, just because we are dealing with a different process, where a lot of people in this stage are trying to figure out where to match the idea, what stamp to go grab, and now we're in a different stage where where Christie's trying to think of what to draw. And that can that's coming from an area of nothing rather than the area of what do I go grab.
Yes.
And so how do we think about that?
Well, I have drawn
And
on
how-
the
and
show
how do you-
before,
how do
and
you
it
start-
works.
How do you start a project as someone who draws if you're kind of experimenting?
Well, okay. So because I thought, hey, what if we got her? I went ahead and I have some stamps already, some digital stamps. So I have a teacup. So I was like, that's a starting point. I've got a teacup already drawn that I can just tap and stamp it to get it started. And then around that, I would draw. I may draw a table. I think some balloons would be fun in there. I've got a balloon stamp too.
A tea party. The birthday party is just colors, but you can pull in some imagery for it too.
Yeah.
But if you were thinking of maybe Maggie Smith would be at a children's birthday party, a tea party that she's hosting. Can you imagine what that would be like?
So
And
okay,
so
it's her, not just
It's
something
her.
about them.
Or
Could be
something
either
about
or.
her.
Okay.
But I would think I could see her
Yeah. But
giving
I don't
a
have to
tea
draw
party
her,
like you're
right?
thinking. No.
Okay.
No.
I'm not that good.
No, not off the cuff like that. You could probably do it, but
I love the
and
dolly
then-
and the pearls. Those are so fun.
think about your strong suit, which is lettering. Could
Yes.
it be
Well,
Maggie
is it an
Smith's
invitation?
invitation?
Or
That's what
is
I was
it-
thinking too.
Or is it
a-
just
a
depicting?
tea, and then your colors or whatever would be happy, sweet colors or.
I love the invitation
colors.
idea. Yeah,
Mhm.
invitation. I guess I'm stumped on the fold right now, just because I'm trying to
Well-
think of.
Well, so the next question I was going to ask is, so how do you start a project in Procreate that's going to wind up on a card? Do you start with the canvas size matching the target, or do you just draw and then kind of resize the art to print?
I usually draw on an 8.5 by 11, so I can draw big, and then I don't lose the quality if I.
And then you
blow it
shrink
up.
for a smaller.
Yeah, and then I'll shrink it down. So usually I can
So
take
I
that
would,
and
I
put
would
it on.
say that it matters even less since you do it that way, because at the end you can shrink it down to an A2 size, print it onto an A2 size, and then attach it to something that has the fold.
Okay.
And so,
Yeah.
and then so you don't even have to think about the fold until after.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
Yeah. And where did I just see a quote? Justine was saying maybe a quote by her.
What? Yes. What is she? What is the good quote?
Well,
Does anybody-
well,
She's-
just a tea party is to me, enough of a connection.
Ooh,
If that is what her, when you think about her, if that's the image that comes to your mind, then that's a perfect connection. That's all you need.
And Lou Ann Johnson suggests MS monogram on a teacup.
Oh yeah, it's cute.
That would be right up your alley. And then spirals, like I had said earlier, you could actually make a little bit of a lace kind of thing, on the edge of a tablecloth or a doily or a tea cozy. There's a lot of things we can do with this. There's a whole lot. Thank you,
Is
Hat
it
Trick.
something that it would be better for you to just get into Procreate and start messing around, or is it?
Probably. I might need a minute to just think.
Well, let us do our thing, and we can switch your camera, and you can start doing that, and we'll bring you back kind of once you've sorted that out.
Yes, sounds great.
Yeah, you're off to a great start.
Okay, good.
I think the scary part is really
Smith
over.
says, "You've got this, Christine. Going to be great."
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, what on earth is a weekend? I like it. Yeah, well, I love tea weeks when we have lots of teacups. They're always fun.
So, yep.
But that's not all we have for Maggie Smith. Okay, so you're set. You're going to go work on getting some things ready in your brain and on your iPad?
I need to, yeah. I
think the scary part's over.
Okay, good.
Scary part's over, right. and I think you're going to do great. Let's roll forward, shall we?
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right, boys and girls. What is in review? In review, our craft roulette. On Wednesdays, tune in, don't forget. 3 acts await each night anew, with fun and creativity just for you. Act 1, Mail Call, a joy to see. Your lovely letters sent with glee. Snail mail shared with hearts so true. Your crafty spirit shining through. Act 2, Card Showcase, a deep dive. Random picks that come alive. Discussing love for each design. Crafted cards that truly shine. Act 3, Whodunit Game, Detective's Call. Catch Miss Mary in her crafty thrall. A mystery unfolds, a clue to chase. Find the card she tries to case. Guess the crafter, be quick, be smart. Reveal the one who played their part. In live chat, declare your clue. Solve the case and win a prize, too. Live on air with Mary Gun Fun. Crafting joy for everyone. Join us live, be part of the show. In review, where creativity flows. Craft Roulette, a fun-filled sight. Wednesdays await with crafty delight. Subscribe now, don't delay. In review, a crafty play. Send your mail, crack the case. In our world, joy finds its place. Join the fun. Let's craft together for happily ever after, now and forever. All righty. In just a little bit. Well, how's the old well-kissed brains in the group here? I really think I've been waiting for Maggie Smith, honestly. And I just put her back on last week. So this is kind of a quick turnaround. I hadn't really thought much about it. But it's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. It's going to be good because there's so many ways you... Peter Pan.
Show what
she
you
was
drew.
on Peter Pan. Well, I'm going to get there. Going to get there. So, my birthday party colors are going to be pink, green, and a little bit of gray. maybe another little color. I'm going to be using Desiree Coomerly's beautiful Zentangle stamp. This is actually going to be a bit of a remake of a card that I made earlier. And I'm going to do a very simple fun fold. I'm going to do a Z fold, which will be very, very simple. And that way I can show Christie how she can just do something and then put a panel on top of her card so that it won't be real hard. Oh, you guys are coming up with the great quotes from her. This will be a fun group or a fun chat to read. So I pulled out a doily and here's a little lady I drew while I was thinking about Maggie Smith. I think I did this when I first put her on. And I thought, they wore such great hats. And so I have a series of 4 of these that I've never done anything with. So I am 4 different hats. And she's kind of cute. Don't you think she's kind of cute? But I do like her hat. This was the most Maggie Smithy thing I thought I could find. And then maybe I'll do some little spirally lace around her neck. Oh, yes. And the other thing, I probably, if it's Downton Abbey-esque, I need to have my little finger out. What do you think? I don't know if I can draw then. So that's what I'm going to be working with. And I think I'll make like a panel with this got some spirally stuff in it, doesn't it? There's a spiral right there. So if I use that, I've got spiral done. And stay curious. She wouldn't have said that. Maybe she would have. Be authentic. Well, she would have told that to Mary, or I don't think she would have said that to Edith, because she just would have tolerated Edith. But anyway, I think we'll go with that. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, some collage of high button boots and white gloves. That'd be great. House of DeTizio. Thank you, Meg. Pinkies up. Both pinkies up. Plus, we must be sipping tea while we make, if you're going to do Maggie Smith as the Dowager. Thank you. Another thing that I drew this week was I went through the gallery and I was admiring all of your animals that had glasses on. So I drew all these silly animals with glasses on in my sketch pad when I was hanging around not doing much. And Grandparents' Day was last Sunday, I think. And I did see both boys, LD and JD, on Grandparents' Day. So anyway, I had fun drawing your animals from the gallery. And so thank you so much for your inspiration. All right, so I'm going to start with my ink blending and then stamp this on top of it. Oh, we hear Texas is ready.
Whenever.
All right. So you've got your teacup up.
I'm looking at my fancy. I've got a couple different teacup options here.
Okay, tell us.
But so the nice thing is, I can make it whatever size I want it to be. So I could go giant, and start off really big and make like the table. So I don't have to draw, a table with chairs and all the things. I could make the table bigger and just focus on what's on the table. So that might be fun.
So for those who have never seen anybody work on an iPad, this is an iPad, which is a digital display, and you are working on a tablet, and you are working on an app called Procreate, like we talked about earlier. If you're just tuning in, this is Craft Roulette, episode 284 with Christie Darty, and Create with Christie. You're in the right place if you're looking for her. We just got our parameters. Christie got really good vibe parameters. We got a fun full card. We got birthday party colors. Maggie Smith for our inspiration element. And then we have to include spirals. And I hope you're not spiraling down right now. Interestingly enough, for the first time on Craft Roulette, she will be working on her iPad. So that's that being said, now I just want to make sure everybody knows what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, and you want me to show the cards, like some cards I've done before?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay. So like this was last week. Am I in the shot? I guess.
Yeah, no,
Hip
you're
hip
perfect.
hooray.
Yeah.
So I did the hip hip hooray. I did the glasses, the animal prints right here, and then the beach colors. I did a lot of pink for flamingos. But I did all this on the iPad, and then I printed it out and just made it into a card. Put my little signature on the back, and so there's that. And then this one, I got more adventurous because I was thinking, what if I do get a fold, some kind of fold card? And I ended up doing this one with the barn, a little peekaboo door. So there are.
See,
There
that's
are
a fun
creative-
fold right there.
Yeah. Okay, that kind of thing works. Okay. Can I just use this card then? Okay.
Maggie Smith on the farm. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Oh,
And-
yeehaw. Yeehaw.
And here was one a few weeks ago. I thought that one was really fun because it was the
That-
50s
that's my
inspired
favorite.
50s, the retro.
Yeah, I love that one. That one's really
Okay.
cute. Well, did you see my little drawing? I did that on Procreate.
I can't see anything.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, her phone's flipped up.
Never.
I
That's
can't
right.
see. I
We
wish
don't
I
want you to
could.
touch anything. Trust me. It's
Okay.
fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. So I
Okay.
forgot about that. That little detail.
Hey, Christy, watching it back and later, can you see it? I'm talking to you in the future when you're watching it back.
How
But
am I
now-
going to show her a fun fold if she can't see us, Mr. Producer?
And I don't think she has to worry about it too much. We'll make
Okay.
sure she meets the parameter. We can do that after the show.
Okay.
I'll
a bit-
I'll figure out a fun fold. I
She's a
will.
bit
All right.
different. So, and we're welcoming to that.
And I'm
Yes.
still
Isn't it fun?
processing as I'm pulling things up. I'm looking through some of my older work that maybe I can use for this because I
Mhm.
remember I've already drawn like a table with like a stand that you put cupcakes on. I'm just trying to remember where that is.
That's part of the part of the challenge with the Procreate. You
Yeah.
get so many files going on.
Right. And I'm trying to remember because I designed some cards with my grandma in mind.
I believe maybe you have a friend, Donna Stakulski? And maybe that's your
Yes,
friend. And she
yes.
says, "You go, Chrissy," with lots of exclamation points. You got
Aw,
this. That's sweet.
thank you so much. Y'all, I might have got on here too quick before I looked this up.
We're going to enjoy your files. They're so tidy.
Thank
Mine
you.
look
Thank
like
you.
heck.
Is it photo art? Photo art? No. Oh,
It's nice to have
wait.
you.
If I pulled up a picture, see, I like to do cards like this a lot. I could pull up a picture of Maggie
Oh.
and I could,
Oh,
I could actually
Yeah.
use her, right?
you could. You
if
could.
I found the right picture. Okay. I think I now found the one I'm looking for. So, okay, so that's not the cupcake though.
I would
Oh,
I would
cute
say that
stuff.
I would stay away from pulling up anybody's picture, especially since almost all of the photos of her will be copyrighted.
Yeah, let's not do that.
True.
Let's not do that. Okay, so this is what I was thinking of. So this is
Word
something
to
that I've
everybody.
drawn before to kind of get the idea of the little table and everything. Okay, so I knew I had drawn something. All right, so I'm going to go back
Perfect.
to where I was right here. Okay, I'm going to just do it. I'm just going to get started.
That's the attitude we need. There you go.
Yep, just get started. I can do this.
You have it. You almost have it done. You're halfway there. You're on second base already. Looking at home plate. Isn't that fun to watch? So, what are some of the things that Procreate lets you do that you can't do with pencil and paper?
Well, erasing is the biggest thing. It's just like you can move stuff around. Like, I
Mhm.
can, even though I've already put it down, I can still move it. Whereas once you get it on paper, it's done,
It's done. It's stuff.
without erasing
Mhm.
and moving. Yeah. So
Mhm.
like, it's sometimes it looks like I'm drawing on top of like, it looks like I'm drawing on top of that. But actually, once I color in the tablecloth, let's just say And then I start coloring in the, over here. Hold on. I'm on the wrong layer. You got to be on the right layer.
Right.
In fact, I think I'm going to look for a color palette too that looks more birthday. Ooh, this is fun. Those are bright colors.
Those are real cheerful birthday colors.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Get some
Something like that.
spirals in here.
Terry
Yeah.
McNeil asks a question, and I can answer a little bit of this because I've done a lot of graphic design stuff, but she asks, do you have to be able to draw, or are there images we can use? And there are always images you can use on the internet. You can always download stuff, import them into programs, and manipulate them.
Yes.
But I don't, Christie can answer the Procreate specific version of that question.
Yes. A copyright is always something that you have to be careful of when you're using and, drawing images from the internet. But if you take your own pictures
Yep.
and then you draw from that picture, say I had a real teacup in front of me and I wanted to take a picture of it, then I could put it in here and I could trace around it. Or just like my dogs or anything, you can trace right around it and get your image. If that makes sense.
Pretty slick.
These are pretty wild colors. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It looks like Mad Hatters to me more so.
Yep.
Was she in Alice in Wonderland?
Somebody
But it's
did.
just colors. It's just colors.
Yeah, and I'm just playing. I'm just, getting warmed up.
Yeah, because she can just tap it and the colors will go away. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start over if I want to do mine. So, yep, it's fun. I
Yeah.
forget too because I end up drawing more than I do on Procreate, and I forget how much fun it really is.
It really, really is. It's so forgiving. So don't look at this. This is just me playing around. That's not going to be the finished. I promise it's gonna look better. It's gonna look a lot better.
So see, you're way into it already. You're doing great.
Okay. You say so. You say so. Okay,
Well, you've got your ideas, and it's like you've grabbed your root beer, you've set it down, and you said, "I got this.
I got this.
I
Okay.
got this. I am a powerhouse. I'm a Procreate powerhouse."
I don't know if that looks like tea.
Mocha tea.
Mocha tea.
Mocha tea.
But again, we can
But
always
maybe
go
they're
back.
having a mocha. Isn't that fascinating how she can just make the colors change so easily? And there's tricks to blending too. That's because there's the blur that you can do, and you get this cool blur. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. It's great. So how did you learn?
Well, a lot of it's self-taught. I've been watching a million videos, Oops. But I've been doing it for so many years now. Lots of years. Why am I not? Okay, got to make a new layer.
So even though you've done it a million years, you sometimes forget about layers. Thank goodness.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Yes. You'll see me do a lot of, see, I'm changing the direction now of this just by making the spoon go that way. I'm thinking maybe there's a table that, a couple people sitting here. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not sold on the colors still. I wish I could see what you're doing. Are you having fun?
I am. I'm stopped right now. I'm just watching you.
Oh, are you? That's funny. Okay, maybe we should put a vase on the table and some flowers. There's a pitcher. There's lots of fun stuff. But I'm making sure I put these on different layers because I want to be able to move them around. Because I
forget that. And then I forget I don't remember to label them, and I start adding things on top of different things. Layers are a real mystery. And then I don't do it often enough, so then I go, oh, what was the alpha lock? I got to look that up. What's the mask? How do I do
Yes.
that? And so there are lots of
Yes.
little things, but
Yes.
it's very, very nice.
There is a lot. Okay. I'm thinking I want to do some flowers on the table.
Well, that's a good idea.
So I have some flower stamps. That I'll look through.
So you said you were enjoying digital stamps. And I think
Yes.
I get that.
Yes. Because it makes it, when you have to draw everything, it's a little overwhelming and it's kind of takes the fun out of it. If you're just trying to get something done and you're trying not to think, like
Mhm.
you're just, yeah, too much thinking going on.
Thinking in Texas.
Too much thinking. I don't have an accent. What do you mean?
I've heard stronger, but yeah.
But I do have one. Okay.
Just-
If you say so.
Yeah, just a little. Just a little.
I
Not
saw
bad.
someone in the
It's cute.
comments talk about it. So
Oh.
yeah, I saw somebody in it. It's like, yep, I'm from Texas. You guessed it. Okay, I'm going to put those in there, I think. But make these stems longer. Oops. The pressure is on. Let me tell you. The pressure is on.
Oh, you're fine. You're just fine. A lot of people have never seen it happen before. There will be some that have, but there will be a lot of people that have never seen Procreate in action. So they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know what I can and
judge.
can't.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're actually in a very, very safe place. Plus,
Okay, good.
everybody's really nice.
Okay,
They
so
are.
Mom, you got an
Yes.
iPad just to draw on.
I
and
did.
You
don't use it
use
for
Procreate,
anything else.
but you use it to draw on quite a bit.
Yeah.
How was learning Procreate for you?
It was the same way. It was you look up videos, and you look up more videos, and you learn how to
And you learn
start
by doing
asking the
them.
right questions. So
Yeah. Right.
you can. So there's a lot of little steps that I will forget, and so then I can just go, okay, I know there's something here. I go back and just HEY Google. How do you do this? And there's a quick video, and I take the shortest one. And if it's got a transcript, all the better. Because sometimes it's hard to understand what they're saying. So
I made a
good.
course because it's so overwhelming. I have a course. Like I have a course on how to use it. And it's because I remember what it was like trying to find details on like, what does that mean? What do these buttons mean? It's a little overwhelming, but once you do it, it is the most fun. The
It is
most
fun.
fun. What color should I do these flowers? Do they look like hydrangeas?
They do look like hydrangeas.
So,
Pink or
Hy-
blue or white, if you want to make them realistic.
yeah.
VJ asks where that image came from, Mary.
This image is a not released or available to the public drawing that I did. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but
There's a series of them,
there's like 4 of them.
all with hats.
Yeah. And smart enough, I was looking at the parameters right before the show started, and Stephen was getting everything already. And I just went, Stephen, go to the files and get the file that says something about lovely ladies or something and print it, please. I'll go downstairs
She
and
called
load
them
up
sophisticated ladies.
pretty ladies, fancy ladies. I don't. And so he did that right before the show.
But they were called ladies in hats. They weren't called sophisticated.
It's been a while since I drew them. So,
That's fine.
yeah.
No, they were called hat ladies.
Hat ladies.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty descriptive. So thankfully, I had this, had just printed this off because I didn't have any printed. I've made cards with them before, but I didn't have any around. So yay for noticing that right before the show started.
Question: do you need a special stylist for Procreate?
Yes, that's a great question. This is an Apple Pencil, and it works best with this program, especially for hand lettering, because it's pressure sensitive, so it can make thicker and thin lines, like just like a real brush pen can. But yes, this is gold. This little stylus or pencil. It's called Apple Pencil.
Yeah, you'd want one.
Yeah, I've had people buy the off brand and they were not happy because it can't do everything. This is
No, you'd want that. I don't know what it would be like to use something else, but
I'm trying to figure out what is the
It's
flower
Apple.
and what is the
it's Apple. You want to do Apple stuff.
yeah. If you like to color,
I don't like that. Uh-huh.
just coloring, then people who like to color would love this.
Yes.
Especially doing this the digital stamps.
Because you can also add texture. When like Decoy Duck, my
Yes.
t-shirt that I have on, that was all on Procreate.
Really?
Mhm.
I need to see. I've got to look at what you've done.
So it's obvious. It's not hard. It's not. It's just a little tricky.
Biddy Penny says, I use the off-brand one, but I don't really know enough to know what I'm missing.
Yeah. And that's and it may
probably
just be
really
perfect
true.
for what she's doing with it. But if you're trying to use certain brushes or certain like lettering styles, that's where you'll notice the difference. Usually people don't notice until they take my class and they're like, I can't do that. And I'll be like, oh no, do you have the so-and-so pencil? That's why.
Mm-hmm. Do
Why
you
you
have
can't
your
do it.
own set of brushes that you've developed or anything?
Oh yeah.
Also?
Lots of different brushes and
Neat. It's a whole new world.
yeah.
And a very fun one.
Very fun, very therapeutic. It was very relaxing.
Mhm.
I'm trying not to get too relaxed over here. I'm still here with y'all, I promise. Yeah. I'm still here. There's certain things though, like if there's a line break, you have to make sure that the lines are connected.
Yeah, you flood the whole thing.
Yeah. And that happens a
A
lot
lot to some of us.
to all of us. It's a
Okay.
thing that just, yeah. But some fun things that you can do is, well, I'll get there. Like if you want to add water in the vase and all the things, I could make that a solid color vase, which would be a lot easier. But if I put water in it, then that's kind of fun because you can see I'm going to leave that and just decide if I'm going to do that or not.
Yeah. You can add another layer and try it back and forth, A and B and A and B.
Don't y'all think it needs another flower? It needs 3.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like. So let's see what happens. See, I just duplicated the one I already did.
It's so fun.
And see, I'm trying not to teach.
Yeah,
I try not to teach,
yeah,
but I can't help it.
yeah.
I can't help it.
Right. No, it's okay. You're doing fine. You're showing, and it's okay. Let me ask you some questions then so we can just
Okay.
watch you do what you do. And it seems like you're able to do some talking. It's great. And by the way, Jill McCauley, Room with a View is one of my favorites. Yes, it's one of my favorite movies ever. What is your biggest fear for going live on Craft Roulette? I did not ask that. Paula Rice asked that.
Oh my gosh. Just,
Because
you
you were a
know,
little, I don't know. But I
I'm
want to,
still,
but you're doing
I still
fine.
feel very nervous about it. Um, it's, it's like, I feel like a fish out of water because I'm not in my normal crafting spot. I'm not
Right.
on the same, like it's not my usual setup. I'm doing a new thing and it's
Mhm.
just different. It's just different.
Mhm.
And so I guess the worst thing is that y'all won't like my work and I want you to like it.
Okay, we
I,
need some hearts. We need some hearts.
I need hearts.
Give her some hearts. Lots
But
and lots of hearts.
She can see the chat, so if you say nice stuff in chat, she'll see it.
Well, and like you said, most people are doing their own thing. So it's not, so I don't need to worry that everybody's like watching every little thing I do and
Oh gosh, no. They're
judging.
eating chocolate. They're petting their dogs. They're letting the cat out.
Okay, good.
They're taking
Oops.
little naps. It's Friday night. They're
Wrong
hanging
way.
out. Oh, here's something, Christy. They have groups together. They do online Zoom calls.
I saw someone was having a party tonight. I was like, I want to come.
I know. I know. John's having a party. How's
looks
that
like
party
fun.
going, John? And John is cool John. Cool Johnny.
Well, and a lot of people are like, I'm watching it on the big screen. I'm like, oh no, that's even worse.
Scared me to death the first time that happened.
Is that the right
It was
one?
like, can we pull the plug right now? That's just too much. That's too much intimacy.
That's right.
With my face.
They can see up my nose and everything.
I would not want to add a mustache to this pretty lady. I think I might rip that.
I feel like everybody should look away and like they should do their own stuff and then come back when I've got it figured out what I'm doing. I'm just kidding. Okay. I feel like we're getting somewhere.
Well, this is an experiment with us too. We discussed before the show, would Procreate work? And we said, let's try it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've never had a sculptor on. Maybe a sculptor's next. Maybe not.
Sculptor.
Yeah. Sculptor.
Oh.
Maybe a pretty little.
I did see some of my sweet friends on here. Thank y'all for coming. I'm like so excited. Seeing your names makes me feel so much better.
Mm-hmm. It does make you feel better.
Yeah, it does.
It's so nice. Linda Veal asks, how did you start your creative journey with teaching, entrepreneurship, and being an artist? Well, did you start with... Okay, let's go back to... Let's put you on the couch and go way back. Kid, were you a creative kid? Did you like the paper and all that kind of stuff?
Loved art. I was a teacher, and I taught from when I was probably 8 years old. I was teaching the kids in the woods, and we may be coloring, we may be, but I loved teaching, and it's just always been in my nature. Bossy. I'm bossy. That's what it is. So bossy people are good teachers. Anyway, but I was fascinated by art, and I took some art classes, but I wanted to go to art school, and my dad said no, because that was just you just didn't do that back then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was not okay. You needed to go to college and get, a different kind of degree, to fall back on or whatever. That's what his thoughts were.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've showed him now. I'm like, look, I went ahead and did my art stuff all on my own, Dad.
Is he still living?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, so how I came to do this is I think Stampin' Up! Helped me a lot. Like I taught for 8 years, And
Yep.
I got so comfortable with designing and, coming up with fun ideas and everything. And then when you see people receptive to what you do, and you're like, because you think everybody can do what you can do. It's just
Yes,
one of
they
those
can.
things. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah. And they can't.
Mhm.
Like they don't see they don't visualize things like you do. I'm gonna erase right here because we want that to look like it's um inside of
In the
it.
bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in the
Anyway,
vase.
did I make sense? Did that
Uh-huh.
make sense?
Yeah. Did you have home parties and such?
Yes, I had a studio actually, and
Mhm.
people came and I taught for, like I said, 8 years, and went to all the conventions and
Did you?
earned trips. I mean, I was into it. It was a blast.
Wow.
Yeah. But I learned a lot about running a business then, and I learned a lot about being creative, and I started getting a lot of anxiety. And so,
Oh no.
yeah, I thought, oh no. And I just prayed about it, and I felt like I was supposed to just stop doing it and kind of be still for a while and see what I'm supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
And so I came home, and my kids were younger, and I wanted to be around more for them because I was doing a lot of parties outside of,
Yeah, if you were earning trips and things,
yeah,
that's out.
it,
You're
it
out.
was my life. I was very,
Mhm.
very busy. And so, after being at home with my kids for a little while, I decided that I would kind of figure out what I want to do next. And after praying about that, I started sewing. That's what it was. I was sewing. I wish I had one to show you, but I was sewing these bags, like kind of quilted bags.
Mhm.
And then one day I was like, you know what? First of all, hand lettering scripture really is real important to me
Mhm.
because it just saved me during that time of anxiety. And I would just start writing out scriptures, and I just felt better.
Mhm.
And then whenever I would sew, I decided on some fabric I would hand letter and sew it to my bag. And that's kind of like how all the hand lettering started, because people started seeing that and asking me, "Can you teach us how to hand letter?"
Oh,
So
okay.
that's kind of my journey, I guess you could say.
That's a good story. That's a good journey.
Yeah, yeah. And then my business today, I mean, I would have never believed that this is what I get to do, but it is the best.
Tell me
It's
about
the
it.
best. I know. It's the
Yeah.
best ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Those 5 and 10 year plans. I've never.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to put those down. Lay those babies to rest.
Right. Okay.
Because
I
there were
see it.
twists and turns I never would anticipate.
So this brush right here, it's called Victorian, and it's real decorative. It'd be pretty for a tablecloth or wallpaper. So I got to decide which one I want to do. So we'll play around with that for a second. And when you were talking about the different things to do on Procreate, this is where I'm going to use the clipping mask,
Oh, okay. All right.
because I want to try it on top of this pink, but I don't want it to be permanent.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm pretty. I haven't done it much lately, and I wasn't that good in the first place. So I do have to I have to have remedial help every time I
Well,
do it.
and for a long time, I had to do that. I had to always
Mhm.
kind of read back up on it every time. Even teaching it, sometimes I have to. Well, I've got it down now, but it took me a while. And see,
It
when you
doesn't seem
color,
to change as often as some things, right? It stays pretty, okay, this is what you have, and these are working, and you don't have to, oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? Oh, I love that stuff.
yeah, it's fun. It is so fun. But this keeps it from going off. Like I can color over here, and it's not going to color off of it because I use that clipping mask.
Mm-hmm. I love that. That's so cool.
Oh, but I picked up my pencil, and that is not matching up. So you don't want to pick up your brush. So there's little tricks here and there for that kind of stuff too. There we go. Okay, so that would be,
How
and I'm not done with
pretty.
the vase, but that could be, so we can make that the tablecloth, which is kind of busy. And I'm gonna take that off, and now I'm gonna make it like wallpaper and just see if we like which one we like better.
You don't have any leftovers when you draw on here. You don't have a bunch of paper scraps or anything.
That's
Do you miss
true.
paper?
You know what? Honestly, because of the clutter of all the stuff, like I had a studio full of stuff, and it's just like I don't know where to put it all. It's stressful. So I don't have all my paint is in here, all my paintbrushes are in here, all my papers in here.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
plus.
yeah.
The convenience of no storage is a real thing. How'd you
Yeah,
get rid of everything? Who took it?
I sold it.
You sold it?
Yeah, all my customers wanted it, so
Ah,
yeah.
because that's often a question. Well, how do I get rid of it?
I know. Yeah.
Mhm.
I did. I knew that I had to get rid of it then when they were still excited about it and everything.
Mhm.
So
I had that experience because I was a close to my heart person, and
yeah.
when they went from wood to acrylics, I sold almost every wood because I knew once they touched the acrylics and used them, they wouldn't use wood again.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So I
So
got
now
my swirly, okay, let me see how I'm doing. I've got a fun fold card. I'm just going to do a Z fold. Birthday party colors are mint green and bubblegum pink. Maggie Smith, I've got a nod to a fancy lady in a hat. And I've got but I got my spirals here. Well, I've got this too. It is very striking. I could put just some texture behind this young lady. What should we name her? Should this be Maggie? I don't know. I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm talking about.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel bad because I want to see. I know it's cute. I know it's adorable.
Let me not use that one then. I just do I like clean and simple, and that's pretty clean.
Jay says Eunice.
No, this is not Eunice, Jay.
Eunice had a glow up.
Eunice, this is Eunice dressed up for Halloween as Maggie Smith. So we do have a lot of characters, Christy, and Eunice is one of them.
She's not
Eunice
from
is
Carol Burnett or whatever. No.
Well, she did have a Eunice character, but our Eunice character is whenever anything technical happens wrong, we blame Eunice. Yeah, and she takes it all because she hates crafts. And so she wants us to fail. And the only way she can make us fail is to get involved with our tech. So But we don't she didn't visit like she used to as often as she used to, at least. I thought she was maybe visiting us this week. But no, we beat her. We beat the old hag at her own, game because you were willing to work at it.
Yeah, we did not have it took a couple tries to get the tech worked out. And so, yeah, thank you, Christy, for sticking with us because the video's been great.
Yeah.
Well, good. I hope so.
Sorry that your husband can't watch TV right now. But
bless him. He's reading a book.
Oh, my goodness. That is above and beyond.
Obviously, he needed to read a book. That's funny. He's a good sport.
His brave sacrifice.
Yep.
What a brave soldier. So tell me about your dogs, because I know like I said, we're big dog cat
Oh, yeah.
critter friends around here.
Well, I've
And
always
you're
had
big
dachshunds.
on your dogs.
I'm big on my dogs. We have dachshunds. I've always had dachshunds my whole life, and we've had smooth haired dachshunds, but now we have wired dachshunds. So they're different. They look different. That does not look like. What color is tea? What color is tea? Is
It's
that more
usually
tea?
it has
It's
more
got
of a
more
brown.
red in it.
Yeah.
It's a red or brown.
Even more than that, a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Darker.
red or brown. Darker.
There you go.
That's got cream in it. That one has cream in it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Maggie
too.
Smith probably has a little
Yeah,
cream in
it's the
hers.
tannins.
Here,
Is that? I don't know. I think
that's
because
a
it's not
strong
translucent.
cup of tea.
Yeah, maybe we're having coffee. I don't know.
Well, she probably had coffee to keep up with all that, taking care of that estate.
Yeah.
Can you reduce its opacity?
Well, I can, but it's going to reduce the whole thing.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's I did on over here with the water. I was able to do
Yeah.
that, but that's because I set myself up for success. Because I had multiples, but this I didn't think about when I first started. But
It works.
I'm
It works.
but that's what it needs though. That's what I was thinking. I might can make it work if we have time. I don't know how are we doing on time?
Just fine.
If I can remember where I have these under vessels.
Boy, you have a lot of things there. Yeah, a lot of
I
brushes.
do.
So under your brush library, you have images. I had not figured that.
Yes, that's what I was
out.
saying. My digital stamps.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it so fun because you just get to color, get to go for it, and not have to draw. Some people think I can't do it because I'm not an artist. Well, you don't have to be.
Mm-mm.
Don't have to be.
Stamps make artists of us all. Digital stamps as well. Alfie Kraus, maybe your friend. She says, Christie, Maggie would never leave her spoon in her teacup.
Oh no! This is an inspired birthday party for kids. So Maggie's not invited to this one.
It's the silver spoon that used to be in her mouth.
The kids don't know. They don't know they don't know about this. Yeah, I think I'm not
Kids
gonna be
these days.
I know, right?
Horrible.
But to make this easier on me, I'm gonna just duplicate this one that I've already done with the tea in it.
Tea with milk. Yeah.
I put creamer. You put creamer in tea. They do that.
I didn't just shiver.
What do you does that sound bad?
It does. I don't. But
I'm just saying, like it can happen.
yeah.
Can for
Like
sure.
chai has milk in it. Yeah.
Why is that not? This is bugging me. Put those together. Huh.
Fun fall card. There's nothing that says it has to have any kind of sentiment. So that's a plus. Be authentic. Do you think the Dame Smith would say that?
I think it fits the card.
Mm-hmm. We'll use that. Not all who wander are lost. I don't think she would say that. She might, though. Cora.
If you paid her enough, she would have.
Yeah, she would say it in this heartbeat. But it's going to be inside.
Okay, a fun fold, birthday party colors. Mine are kind of, to me, a birthday party can be almost anything you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever theme.
Depends on the birthday party.
That's right.
What was the most fun birthday party you ever went to?
Me? Well, I think mine was my most favorite that I had when I was probably 11, and we had a camper. It was a new camper, like a small camper, and us girls got to go and spend the night in there, and that was so fun.
Oh, wow.
So much fun.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
I loved it. Okay, so steam. I'm thinking of making my little spiral now.
Jan Farnworth asks, so do you then print it after you draw it on Procreate?
Yes. So just like this card I drew on here and then I printed it out. So I'll print this out too.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. And Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis says, Christie, I am now addicted. I just joined your tribe with a paid membership. Excited to work my way through your 177 lessons. You are so busy.
Wow. Well, I've been doing this for
You'll enjoy
about
that.
7 or 8 years now, so I've got lots of content.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yay.
Okay. Where's what I'm looking for? I can't, my brain just doesn't want to think of where anything is because I'm on air.
It's the darndest thing.
It
I'm
is.
sorry.
I know, it's the on air thing.
Well, we will say that we told Christy that she didn't have to worry about finishing a card or getting close tonight because we didn't know how Procreate would play out in the craft roulette world. So,
Yeah. So there's all sorts of.
there's no pressure.
You're just fine.
Yeah.
Good. But like I said, when you're in a different room and everything's different. It just is,
Yeah. No, you're doing real well.
She had to move out of her craft room into a different room to be closer to her Wi-Fi router so that the video would have a better signal. So,
yeah.
We made her go through the hoops. Connie Teeter would like to know, are you going to add cake or cookies? Biscuits?
I know. There's so much I can do. Like I could spend so long on this. So we'll have to decide when we want to draw the line. Right now I'm just looking for a brush that's going to represent steam.
Thanks, John Pounds. I hope your friends are having a good time. Celebrate. Did you get big candles or big balloons that say 5-2 for your 52, Club 52? I just wonder how you celebrate that. Becky D says she loves the wallpaper.
Oh, good. Thank you.
That is pretty. Mm-hmm. Totally wallpapery too.
Totally wallpaper for sure.
Wallpapery. Cricket is saying help with spirals. Well, I used some spirals kind of stretched out like a slinky that's been used too many times for a little neckline, if that helps.
And see, I could do it. Go ahead.
I was going to say you could also use spirals like in the border. There's a lot of dies that have spirals.
That wallpaper is spiraling all over.
It is. Thank you for that.
You have an explosion of spirals on that wall.
I sure do.
You can spiral up.
So I want my tablecloth to have some kind of something to it, a texture or something, just so it's not just flat.
Mm-hmm.
Needs something.
Look at all those textures. Isn't that just wonderful?
It is. So fun. We could get really wild and make a bunch of different designs.
When you we were talking about the vetoes before the show started, and spray was vetoed.
Yeah.
And you made the comment spray paint. And there's a brush for spray paint.
Yes, and I love it.
And so it would totally work. So,
see, there's so many different ways to do steam too. It's like you want it to look elegant though. Not like
that's kind of some sooty steam.
Yeah, now can we bring the soot
Maybe a little lighter.
I'd like the soot back, please. Oh my goodness.
I know Trinity has a die that has a spiral border for one of Sassy Liz's, or Sarah Liz's, not Sassy Liz, Sarah Liz's emergency card die set.
Alfie is saying white steam would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Thank you. I was
instead
trying
of soot
to
steam.
I know, right? Well, it wasn't going to stay that color. I promise.
Soot steam.
I'm just trying to.
Would you like some nice soot steam?
I'll show you why I didn't do it with white. Usually it doesn't like, oops, that's not the right brush. It doesn't show up real good, but we'll see.
I don't want to distract from Christy, but so I did do this little pencil drawing.
That does look better.
And so then I took a picture of it, and then I'm working on it as a digital on my Procreate. And it's real messy, and it's just real messy, but it was real fun to do. So that's how you can use, one way to use a picture is if you do draw something, then you can redraw it because you can do different layers and you can take a picture of the pencil drawing and then hide it. See? Very fun. Very fun.
So what's your fold? Do you already have it? I
did a Z fold.
Okay.
Do you remember that one?
I think so.
It's okay.
It's like where you fold one way and then you go back the other way?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So someone mentioned white.
Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah, it's better.
That other one was kind of scary.
It was a little, sooty.
Ooh.
We don't like that.
How do you burn tea?
How do you... I do want to put some kind of sentiment on mine because that's what I do for a living. Since I hand letter.
You should letter.
So I'm trying to think of something that would be, I guess You're Invited would be, if it's an invitation, would be the best thing.
Perfect. And you can add and add and add. Like somebody, Kelly Tebow is, by the way, Kelly Tebow, thank you so much for all the glitter you've left in the gallery lately. You're a nice little glitter fairy. Thank you. She suggests peppermints in a dish. That would be cute with a spiral. Somebody else said something about the spiral of a icing on a cupcake. Cinnamon buns. That's spiral. You guys are. We always come back for food. Now, but last week we didn't have food. That was so off. I felt a little off because of that. Spiral, paper clips have spirals. Good one, Jan. You can overbrew tea. I suppose you could keep the kettle on too long and just evaporate all the water. That would be burnt tea. Looky there. That's so pretty. Oh, it's gone.
Me? Oh, thank you. I'm like, no, it's not. Oh, thank you.
Oh, and you went sneaking in another texture that I didn't see on your wallpaper.
Well, no, it's a grid, so I have the lines to write, and it just goes away.
Oh, that's just okay.
Yeah, that's just my
I
grid.
do that too. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there are sneaky things you can do that are great.
Yes. And like right now, I'm going to try to write it more arched instead of straight across. And so this will be a good guideline for me. And that, it's nice because I can erase it easily.
And move the opacity down. It's good. So are you guys all kind of like, I think I want to learn how to do some lettering? You do have some free things. We all love free around here.
Yes, I have a great
You
workshop.
do have some
that's
free things. So you can taste it and see if the steam is the right the right flavor. The tea is the right flavor.
Well, and somebody said earlier, I just followed you. So I was thinking, I can't wait to see if I have new followers.
Yeah. I bet you might. Because you're also on Instagram and YouTube.
I'm everywhere, almost everywhere.
Everywhere.
But I am trying to grow my YouTube channel. So
Okay.
that would be great to get people to come.
These folks are pretty good at bumping up some numbers. And Justine, sweet. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, and right now I have a free series that I'm doing every Thursday at 3. If you're into scriptures, like I was talking about, scriptures meant so much to me. I'm teaching it. We're making a card deck, and it's the ABC. It's called ABC Scripture Doodles, and each week we're doing a different letter. And we're already on P, but you can catch up really quick because each video is only like 8 minutes.
I watched P.
You did.
Peace, I give you.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it was a good one. We have I on the board. It starts with I, and it has been there for probably 2 years. It has not been, the wheel has not given it to us.
It's never been picked?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
we've gotten up to I, though. So we've done, over the years, we've gotten up to I, but it has been stuck.
That is crazy.
I have an index card ready to go.
Christie's YouTube channel is in the title of the video. I believe it's
Create with Christie.
Yes, that's it.
You can link to it by clicking her name in the title.
So I am adding a texture to the tablecloth now.
Oh, yeah.
It adds to me a lot more interest. And if it's too much, then we can turn down the opacity but I'm kind of a busy person. I like busy. This is kind of subtle for me, actually.
Oh. Well, you're kind of in a different place.
It needs the lines to establish its angle in the picture.
Yeah, that's helpful. And I'm going to add a shadow too. Once you start adding shadows and stuff, it starts coming together as well.
Yeah, get some depth to it.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite side for your light source to be? Do you use the same one?
I do.
I do too.
It always comes up here from the.
Yep, me too.
Yes.
Then you don't have to think about it.
Then you're never wrong. So see how I made that? That helps a little bit to have that shadow there. We're gonna pretend like nobody needs chairs. They like to stand. They're standing.
They're at one of those high tops.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly where they are.
We knew that.
And then another thing I like to do is make shadows with the items on the table. So I'm going to try to see if I can make that look decent. But I have a lot of layers that I'm trying to figure out what to do with.
You do have a lot of layers. Oh my gosh, I would never go that many. I would be pulling my hair out. Or I'll start with a couple layers and go, and then just forget.
I always say in my course too, layers are your best friend. Because if you don't make layers, then my steam got messed up.
Because then you can move, see how she has all that list of layers. You could move move them around so they actually
Yeah.
go underneath some of the images.
So
and
now
things like
I
that.
put them,
It's really
I
cool.
put them all together in a group, but they're not married. I can take them out. And so that's very helpful because if I want to duplicate it like I'm going to do now, that makes it easy. And then I can flatten them. So now they're all like, anyway, I'm not supposed to be teaching. I can't help myself. Okay. So now I'm trying to make a shadow and it's going to be real dark at first just so y'all can see it. But,
And so I know that, that really adds a bunch fast. Irene Smith, Hat Trick, was just talking about, using Procreate in her crafting world. And you can see, she asked about how it would be good for card makers. And you can see, you can make complete card fronts, or you can make digital stamps. You can do a lot of things without, and this would be a great thing if you're going on vacation too, as long as you can get to a printer.
yes,
If you want to send a card.
right.
And you can adjust the size, you can
Oh, my
duplicate it
goodness.
so that you can color it differently.
I'm looking at your lady. I stood
She's
up
so
to
lady.
look. She
Doesn't
is adorable.
Push it down a little bit.
Don't you just want to put your little finger out?
She is. Now I wish I would have done that. That's too cute. Too cute. Are you at a stopping point with yours?
Yeah, I'm good.
You've got a
I'm
doily.
good. Do you
on it.
ever use like alcohol markers and things with
No.
outline stamps? Do you do that,
No.
or do you
No, I
only
need
color
to.
on Procreate?
I draw, but I don't use stamps at all, except for the digital stamps. Yeah.
Right.
I got rid of everything.
This was just printed from
Yeah, the
Procreate.
draw on Procreate, print, and then color on paper is kind of it's a good combo.
Yeah, I like it. Because if I don't like it, I can just throw it away and start
Okay.
over.
So, you are at a stopping point. You're at a good stopping point.
I am. I think maybe if you don't mind, we'll go ahead and give away some stuff because we're kind of seeing the basic what your card's going to be like.
Yes, and I'm
And
pretty
then,
much
and so you knew the Z fold, and if you do see how I did that, you could just print that off. You could actually make it a little bit smaller, put it as a panel.
Yeah. Well, I was even thinking I could maybe cut it in half and then open it up like a barn.
gatefold?
Like something like that.
Yeah. See, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You got this thing figured out, Miss Christie.
Well, I would have done a lot more detail, but it would have taken me like a year.
We've
I'm
never
still
had a guest
processing.
on that long.
Yeah.
But there's a first time for everything.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I take a nap though in the meantime?
Right. I wonder if I got everything except the fold,
Well,
which I can
Let's
do
make
after.
sure. I'm going to make sure too. So let's look at those parameters. I have a fun fold, very simple fun fold, the Z fold. Birthday color parties, I've got mint green and bubblegum pink. And that's all I have for colors. Maggie Smith, I have a lovely lady in a fancy hat. And then Spiral, I gave her a little spiral neckline. So with a little necklace with a beautiful diamond.
That is the cutest. I love
you.
it so
Thank
much.
you very much.
I
And I
missed
put
out
a
on that.
doily too, so she's very fancy.
The doily really adds a lot to it as well. That's
Hubba.
adorable. I love it.
So let's see. You're going to add it to a fun fold. So we don't have that yet, but you need to print it and then finish that off.
Right.
Your birthday party colors are very festive. You want to explain that one?
Pinks and purples.
Are you team purple?
Pinks. Well, yes, because I went to Stephen F. Austin, which is purple.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I figured. And then Maggie Smith, your interpretive way of having Maggie Smith is tea.
Yes, and I didn't even get to any crumpets, but maybe I can do some later.
Yeah, indeed. And thank you to your husband for not watching TV and for that suggestion, because I think that was just great.
Absolutely.
And your spiral is in your wallpaper.
In my wallpaper, right.
And you've got
Yeah.
some spirally things going on in your lettering, too.
Yes, true.
So I think sometimes subliminally you end up using some of the parameters multiple times. It's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for showing us
Oh,
all
it was
those
fun.
very, very fun things. Oh, yes. Violet was Maggie Smith's first name in Downton Abbey.
Aw.
Oh, see
love
how
that.
it all builds. You had this so many ways covered. We're going to go ahead and give away some stuff and tell them who's coming up, etc. We'll be back to say goodnight to you, so you just keep playing along, shall we?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you. Night, Sally. You can do it. You can do it on Procreate, or you can do it by old-fashioned. You can do it by hand, and we just want you to have a moment where you got to play with those 4 parameters. Make sure if you do join us, because this is a challenge, you use those 4 parameters, make it handcrafted. She's going to end up printing it and making it handcrafted and make it family friendly so we don't blush when we see it, just like the Dowager would want it. Anyway, we have a site over on craftroulette.live. You can look for Submit Contribution. Have it in by Sunday night at midnight Central Time. If you want more time and to support the shows, you can become a member, and you'll have till Thursday night as long as you're a member at midnight. We've got some great guests. I know Tracy and Bill are sick, so if anybody sees them, have them make sure that they check in with me. So I know they're going to be on the show. We hope so, but if not, we'll just switch to a different day. But thank you for letting me know that ahead of time. Tracy and Bill, we hope you feel better. And then our little glitter bubble, Chelsea Comer, will be joining us. And then it's World Card Making Eve already with Amanda Smith as my guest. Michelle Lupton will be rejoining us from Australia. And then from Canada, the Sire, Sir Silly Sire. Every week is different, completely different flavor with different parameters, different people. Same chatterbox. Join us. We would love to have you. I think we're going to be saying thank you to some lovely, lovely members. Next week, what do we have coming up for members next week? I think I'm going to try to get a member show in, a laboratory filmed. And then next week after the show, we do have our after party. So if you're silvering up, take a nap because we're going to be up late. No, not too late. I get too tired. Oh my. But we do stay up surprisingly late for this old gal. But we do thank every one of those members. You are wonderful. It's an amazing thing. I've never gotten to meet some of you, and you're just the nicest people to support us so that we can do this silly stuff all over the world and make the world happier and cuter. We appreciate you very much. You're making it happen. I'll try to... Oh my goodness, that bronze just keeps going. Thank you. You're wonderful. And I know, there's my duck, my Procreate duck. There's our giveaway little thing going on there. I gave away so much. I did get so much mail out yesterday. If you're expecting mail from me, you may get it soon. I hope. And then I do have some more. It's never ending. But if you sent in a card last week, your name could be on that list if you wanted it there. And we always start with a Krog, a Craft Roulette original giveaway. A handmade card with an itty bitty gift, which is now a frog Krog. Right? Ooh, his hat fell off. This was hand crocheted for us by Colleen Berg. Isn't he fantastic? He's got his own little Craft Roulette surfboard and his hat. She made even a stand with some old wood blocks. Who's going to get it? Sylvia B. Congratulations, Sylvia B. After the spinning is done, there will be a claim prize form on craftroulette.live. And just fill that out, and I will get to it on Monday. And we'll get you all set up. Please be sure to use the same email that you did to send in your card. And sending in the card, by the way, is super easy. If you can upload to Oh, Bree, fun. Bree is going to get a goodie bag. How fun for you, Bree Barron. I'm glad for you. If you can upload to Facebook or Instagram, you can do this, I promise. It's so easy. Mr. Producer has programmed it, so you can do it. Just kind of check that last one where make sure everything's nice how you want it. And then just hit submit. If you have a problem, just take a nap and come back and do it again because you'll get it. You really will. It won't. Sometimes I have to step away myself. For a $25 gift certificate to Whimsy Stamps, Liz Sundin. Congratulations, Liz Sundin. That name is quite familiar around Craft Roulette. Glad for you. They have some really cute, oh my gosh, Carrie Gilletto made the cutest little card. They have some great stamps with letters that look like comic strip stuff, like Superpower. And then they have some backgrounds for card fronts. Oh, they're so pretty. Linda Veal, Inky Stamper. I can hear her screaming. She is so cute. Linda Veal, did you just flip your hat off? She almost always wears a hat on her Zoom calls. Did it just fly off your head? I know you also say you have a lot of stuff, but you could use a little bit more, I'm pretty sure. For a $25 gift certificate for Pajama Crafters Stamps, who's going to get this one? Susan Hughes, how nice for you. Susan's been around the block with us a couple times too. Like I said, these people have been, if you are kind of new to us, these people, and we act like we all know each other. Well, we do, because we've been hanging out on Friday night for so long, haven't we? But there's always room for you. Always, always welcome. Okay, let me know over on that claim price thing and we'll get y'all fixed up. Congratulations. How fun. I love giving other people's stuff away. Let's bring Christie back and say goodnight. There she is. You don't look any worse for the wear.
I didn't die.
You did not die. That would have been a thing.
Yeah. First time.
Yeah, we've never had that happen, and I don't really anticipate it happening, nor do I want it.
No.
But yeah, so thank you. Thank you so much. I owe you one.
My pleasure.
Oh gosh, that was fun to see how you did that. I think it was fascinating.
I hope so. I felt like my brain was not working very good, but I had fun. What I did do was fun.
Yeah, very, very cute. And to have, except for Funfold, you really got your way.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I had a feeling there would be some kind of fold, but like this card, I worked it out with the barn opening. Mm-hmm. So I'll figure something out.
Oh, you will. You absolutely will. Do you know the bookbinding fold? It's real easy.
No,
you can just kind of cut up about an inch in and then glue down a piece. And anyway, it's real. But stick with what you know. Yeah.
I'll look it up. Yeah.
Yeah, that might work. I'm not sure if it would work. But if you made your card just a little bit smaller and then you just kind of put some pink on the side or something.
Okay.
I don't know. You'll have fun with it. Whatever it is, it'll be fine. And it'll be great.
I can't wait to see what happens.
And you face the wheel, and there are cards already in the gallery, so it'll be fun to see what people have already sent in.
I was able to see a few comments. I didn't get to see it while I was working, but I pulled them up just now, and y'all are so kind. They are so kind.
They are the best.
Yeah.
They are the
Chatterbox.
best.
And my friend Sharon.
Seems like your friends are nice, too.
My friend Sharon, everybody knows Sharon. Sharon needs to be on the show. She's like, everybody's like, are you on the show? Have you been on the show? So.
Sharon?
She'd be good. Sharon Armstrong.
Oh, okay. I don't know her. There's a lot of people there. I'll see something on Instagram. I go, oh, do they have a YouTube channel? And then I go over and they don't have a YouTube channel, but they would be great. So, yeah, I know. It's hard.
It's been around, but
we'd love to meet you.
Yeah.
John wants to stick with his cardstock. I gotcha.
Fair enough.
What you know, right?
Fair enough. Yeah, you don't have to. That's the thing. We get to choose our style, our genre, our techniques that we want to do, our colors. We get to do so much fun stuff. It's a hobby. and we should have fun.
Yes.
Don't you
I
think?
I just like to see different people's brains work so many different ways.
And speaking of brains, at the end of the show, we always do something I don't want to forget, but I want you to give us a little overview of when you're live on YouTube and your classes and such, what they can find on your website. Because I looked today, there's a lot there.
There's a lot there. I do. I do love my job. And it's the best ever, like I said. But so every Monday at noon, I go live and do a little devotional. It's Central Time on Create with Christie. And then we do a little doodle after. And some people doodle on paper and some people doodle on their iPad. You choose, we're still doing the same thing. You're just drawing in a different spot. But, and then the other free thing I have going on right now is every Thursday for 26 weeks, I'm doing the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
We're on, like we just did P yesterday, and you can go back and watch that series in each one's only like 8 minutes. And so you can get through the alphabet pretty quickly and catch up with us.
It's good.
And we won't have this replay for free forever. So don't wait. Get on there.
Okay.
Yeah, and go watch them while you can, while they're on there.
Nice.
And I do, I have a membership, so I have the best members, just like you do.
Yeah.
And we do hand lettering in there, but it is faith-based too. We keep those scriptures going.
Mm-hmm.
Most everything I do. So if that's something that you guys love, I'd love to have you come be a part.
That's lovely. That's just wonderful. Well, it's not in the Bible exactly, but we kiss our brains.
Love it. I love it.
Thus verily he said. He did not say that, but we kiss our brains when it comes to the end of the show, and we say thank you so much, Chatterbox. I hope you had a great night here with us. If you are watching the replay, please leave us a note. We will see you Wednesday when I try to steal some art on In Revue. Mr. Producer, thank you for all your effort and work. Christie, it was a delight. Thank you, Amanda, for introducing us.
Oh, that was sweet. Yeah. That was neat.
And good night. We'll see you soon.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.